Hello Cancer, how are you my darlings for December? So let's have a look what we've got for you for this month. Got a lovely new pack of Gilded Tarot cards. Mine were getting a little bit raggedy. So let's see what we got for Cancer please for December. Oh, I say Cancer, what a lovely start. 4 of Wands for you. What else does Cancer need to know please? We're making a decision on something, guys. Please clarify. 2 of Swords. Oh, some of you are making a decision about love and romance. Ah, more than one option, eh? Let's have a little look what else we've got for you, Cancer. Okay, so we've got some conflict going on. Is this inner conflict or outer conflict? Yeah, it's inner. It's related to that decision you've got to make. You're to-ing and fro-ing, guys. You're to-ing and fro-ing, okay? And here's coming the Knight of Pentacles to help you out for a new start. All right, let's have a look at these cards then. So the first one out, the 4 of, let me move that incense, it's coming right across the screen. All right, the 4 of Wands. This is a card of home and happiness, foundation, security, often talks about marriage, proposals. It's a beautiful card of connections. Now, when we're coming with these other cards, let's have a look. Okay, so it's coming out with the 2 of Swords. So some of you are making a decision, trying to make a decision, but struggling a little bit because we've got that conflict coming in. All right, so the 5 of Wands is a card of conflict. Now, often it can be argy-bargy and arguments around you, particularly at work, because it's Wands, but not always. But it is a card of arguing and fighting and going round in circles and not really getting anywhere. And as we're putting these together, all right, we have got 2 Wands here. So for some of you, this is about conflict about your job. Do I stay? Do I go? Is it the right job for me? Could I be doing something else? I don't know what to do. I don't like the people I work with. They're arseholes. It's not applying to all of you, okay, but for some of you this is about a conflict about work and whether to stay in that job. And for some of you, getting a lot of crap at work you shouldn't be having. Do I report it? Do I make a complaint? Do I confront them? What do I do? We'll get some clarification cards on this in a moment. Now, for others of you, this is about your romance, your relationship, because we've got the 2 of Cups here. So some of you are really looking at your relationship and your home, and there's a lot of arguments going on, and you're not wanting it, and you don't know what to do about it, because that 2 there, that 2 of Swords, is all about needing to cut through, to get some clarity, to make a decision, to see clearly, because I'm just confused with all the arguments going on. Now, I'm just going to stay with this for a moment. There's a good outcome because we've got the Knight of Pentacles and we've got the Ace of Wands. So that's the outcome of this. So let's have a look. Staying with those of you that this is related to your job, and that isn't all of you, so bear with me, but those of you that is related to career, Ace of Wands is often a new job offer, a new start, a fresh start at work, in your business, in your, for those of you who are self-employed, some of you are wanting to go self-employed and you're going through that conflict about, should I let go of that security? Because that 4, you see, the 4 of Wands represents our security. That's my home, my mortgage. Can I pay the bills if I let the job go? And that conflict going on, but you know, that's there, that 2 of I'd love to work for myself. All right, this is a card of really feeling the love, the connection. Some of you are really wanting to step into your own business, to create something for yourself, and you are scared to death that you're not going to have the security to be able to do it. So that's that conflict. Now, those of you in that situation, the Knight of Pentacles is bringing in slow, steady money. okay, which is saying there will be enough, but it may take some time. It may take some time to come in. So for those of you considering going self-employed, then allow yourself some breathing space to get your business off the ground, and it will get off the ground because the Ace of Wands is there to say a whole fresh start, a new beginning, loving, loving, loving this new job. Now, for those of you that this isn't job related, it's home related, and you're considering making some changes to your home situation, all right? So some of you are in conflict about allowing a relationship that you've got to go to the next level. Do I let him move in? Do I let him share my home? Do I let her come into my life and my home? Whatever this is, for some of you, it's about you're in a relationship and the opportunity is there to let that person come into your life more, increasing that connection. All right, let them move in. Do I propose? It's Christmas. Many people propose at Christmas or New Year. So some of you are really considering making that proposal, but you're in conflict with it at the moment. You're not sure. Am I ready? Is it time? Is it the right time? And for those of you who are in that in and ahhing, this is suggesting it is the right time, because the Knight of Pentacles is not just about money, it's about foundation, anchor, stability, grounding, and it's slow, it's steady, but it's lasting, it's permanent, it's long term, it's not flighty, it's not in and gone again. So if this helps you make that decision, this is saying for those of you considering that proposal over Christmas, go for it. For those of you considering, I'm not ready to propose, but I'm ready to give her a key to move in, go for it. What else do I want to say about this? That's enough on those. Okay, I'm going to go to the Lenormand cards. So Cancer, you've got some real lovely energy here. Yes, you're in this conflict about should I, shouldn't I, but the outcome is good. Go for it. Go for it. Okay. Let go of those ifs and buts. Can I have some more information for Cancer, please? Okay, so we have got this lovely card. It's the Park, and it's about being connected to more than just home. All right, we can become a bit of home birds, but this is a card of getting out and about, public events, going to concerts, going to theatres. Some of you are going to be going into the dating game soon. Those of you who are single and saying, do you know what, I'm going to get out and about, or I'm going to go out with my friends, I'm going to just start having some time with other people. All right, you're needing that connection with other people. Concerts, what else are they giving me? Shows, but also this is the Park. It's very much about nature, but it is about being out and about. So those of you who become a little bit home birdie, yeah, oh, it's cold, it's winter, I don't know if I want to go out, get out, wrap up, put a coat on, put a scarf on, get out there. And for those of you lovely people down in Australia and New Zealand, you know, it's too hot to go out, it's 40 degrees, I can't cope, but we're wanting to go out, so go out in the evening when it's a bit cooler. But stop making the excuses about, well, home is comfy and it's safe. Yeah, maybe it's a bit too safe. We're needing to break out and get out in the world a little bit more, spending time outside of our home, outside of in nature. What else, please? Have some more information for Cancer. No, another one. Keep going. Can't rush them, you know, I tell you this. All right, what have we got here? I'm not sure of these cards yet. They're quite new for me. It's the Broom, number 11, master number, and the broom sweeps clean. All right, it's a lovely energy of new brooms, okay? New brooms sweeping through, sweeping clear. What else have we got with this? It can also be sometimes it's a conflict card as well, okay? So similar to this Five of Wands, which is conflict, this can be arguments and conflict too. So we want to get rid of that. So please clarify this broom. See, on the one hand, you've got the broom there, okay? On the other hand, you've got a whip. So it's you know, the broom is fine. The broom cleans and clears and makes the space nice. The whip doesn't. So there's this back and forth, bit of conflict. Can we clarify this one, please? Can I have some more information? This isn't applying to all of you. Okay, so there's a bridge, and the bridge is about bridging the gap. So those of you that are in this conflict and arguments and unhappiness, because some of you, because of the two of cups and the two of swords and this home card, some of you are having real conflict at home and are considering just saying, I might as well just give it up. But the bridge is here to say that there is always a way that we can bridge the gap. Okay, now, all right, they're correct in the always. In some cases, all right, we can bridge that gap. And how do we bridge the gap? Let me just have a look and have a feel. It is about connecting. Connecting to people, connecting to places, connecting to spaces. So we need to come and connect. So those of you who are having this argument, this conflict, we need to connect and talk it through and sort it out. I'm going to go for a clarifier for that. And of course, this is the messages for December, where we've got Christmas, family time. And, you know, I think many of us have this perception that everybody else's family is all right. Trust me, they're not. The majority of families are dysfunctional, don't get on, argue all the time, create and trigger all sorts of emotional reactions and responses. And so this is a bit of a heads up for the Christmas period, for those of you spending time with family and dreading it, that it's saying, look, find the connection. Find the connection of something that you can talk about. This is your family. They don't necessarily agree with your beliefs and you agree with theirs. So find common ground. Right, let's go for a walk in the park. We've got the park there, okay? Rather than it being intense at home, let's try and get out a little bit. That will help. What else, please? Okay, so 27, which comes to a 9. This is the letter. All right, so this is information, but slow moving. It's letter rather than email. It takes a bit of time to come through. So this is when we're looking at these two together. All right, the advice here is the letter. So those of you who are having conflict and arguments and finding it difficult to bridge that gap, maybe write a letter. Maybe write a letter saying, I'm looking forward to seeing you at Christmas and let's have a harmonious, peaceful time. Maybe write a letter about feelings. Sometimes it's good to write the letter but not send it. It gets it out of your system and then burn it. But it gets it out. So some of you are being advised to write a letter, to communicate, and some of you may receive that letter and try and receive it in the spirit it's given. Okay, I want to go to the angel cards now. What else do we want to tell Cancer, please? You are awakening. What are you awakening to? The present. Okay, so you've got the here and now. You're awakening to life right here, right now, and stepping into your sense of belonging. They're giving me that word, belonging, in the here and now. All right, they're telling me that a lot of this is related to the conflict. So some of this conflict that you're having can be related to the past or the future. Yeah, you're in conflict worrying about next year, next month, next week, or you're in conflict holding on to grudges from the past. And so the advice from the angels is wake up to the here and now. Let go of what was, let go of what will be, and step into right here, right now. That's when you can resolve those conflicts, whether they're inner or outer. This is where you can come into your sense of peace and harmony, when you come back into the here and now. All right, my darlings, I hope that helps. I'll see you next month for more messages from your angels and higher self. Take care. Bye-bye.